Abercrombie and Fitch story, because we haven't talked about Mike Jeffries in a minute, because some people was running around here saying, well, how is it that this man gets to roam around free as a bird, but then Diddy allegedly was doing all the things that he was doing and gets to be scot-free out in these streets? Well, now Mike's legal team is out here claiming the man got dementia. So is this what y'all old white men of a certain age like to do when y'all be out here doing criminal activities? Because, he claiming dementia, and isn't Erica Jane ex-husband? Is she divorcing him? Tom Girardi? I don't even know. He claiming dementia too, after stealing all them people's money. But anyway, let's get into the story. So defense lawyers said the former longtime CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch may have dementia, and a competency hearing is necessary to determine if he could face sex charges. So shout out to the advocate for this story. So Jeffries' lawyer said that the neuropsychologist diagnosed the businessman after his legal team questioned his health and concentration, according to the documents NBC News reports. The Michael Jeffries, who presented himself not even come close to resembling a master's degree educated individual, who was just 9 years earlier the chief executive officer of a publicly traded company. This is according to the new filing. Now, police arrested Jeffries earlier this year in Florida on one charge of trafficking and 15 counts of interstate prostitution. Now, Jeffries pleaded not guilty after posting a $10 million bond and being ordered by a judge to home detention, which is basically what Diddy wanted and didn't get it. Now, some people will equate racism, but based off of what we saw in that video and all that stuff, maybe Diddy was 10 times worse than allegedly what this man did. But this is where them the people that accuse him of trafficking and all the stuff need to come and speak out. And hopefully they will on this. Now, authorities allege that Jeffries and his boyfriend, Matthew Smith, yes, he's a homosexual, along with associate James Jacobson, operated the trafficking scheme, with Jacobson acting as a recruiter. The men were inducted 1 year after, indicted. I said inducted. The men were indicted only 1 year after Abercrombie and Fitch announced it would be hiring an independent law firm to investigate allegations against Jeffries and Smith, revealed in a report by the BBC, claiming that the pair sexually exploited young men during Jeffries' time as a CEO, which spanned 1992 to 2014. Company officials have said current leadership was not previously aware of these allegations. Now, Mike Jeffries, the homosexual 80-year-old embattled former CEO of clothing brand A&F, has dementia and Alzheimer's disease, his lawyers have said in court documents filed this week. They're requesting a hearing to determine if Jeffries is fit to stand trial for federal criminal charges in connection to sex trafficking. Now, they also said that the Michael Jeffries, who's presented himself, did not even come close to resembling a master's degree educated individual who was just 9 years earlier the chief executive officer of a publicly traded company. Wait, did I repeat? So I'm noticing, like, did they put the same thing in here? Where's the rest of the article? Because I got to scroll down. Oh, so they also said, prosecutors said that the men were not doing certain. Hold on. Because it was like, yeah, they posted the same damn thing more than once. Now, they also said that authorities said in an indictment that the men allegedly employed coercive, fraudulent, and deceptive tactics in connection with the recruitment, hiring, transportation, obtaining, maintaining, solicitation, and payment of the men to engage in commercial sex. Prosecutors said that the men were told to do not doing certain sexual acts would harm their careers. Many of the men allegedly targeted by Jeffries and the others were also in precarious financial situations. The doctors concluded that Mr. Jeffries currently suffers from dementia with behavioral disturbance, Alzheimer's disease with late onset probable, the Lewy body dementia, the recent filing says, according to NBC News. The outlet reports that the competency hearing has been set for June. That Heather Colo, a New York law school professor who specializes in mental disability and criminal law, told the BBC that there is limited data on how the U.S. justice system treats those with dementia. Now, if Mike Jeffries is found competent, the case will move forward. This is what she told the outlet. But if he's deemed incompetent, and it's found there's no reasonable likelihood that his competency will be restored, then the charges will have to be dropped. So this seems to be the angle, because I was like, how would they even assess this situation in court? I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know how they would work that out. They would probably, like they said, have to do the test or whatever the case was. They would have to probably subpoena the person that did the examination to testify, and in that situation, or have to come before a judge, because I don't even think there would probably be a trial, because then you have to determine, oh, well, if he is competent to stand trial, then I'll just have to, as a judge, interview the person that examined Mike to see if he's able to stand trial. If not, we're just going to have to dismiss the case, which is sad, because this man was over here doing what he was doing with his partner and another person for decades. And these men who were abused and put in these situations where it's like they were forced to perform acts with other men so they could keep their job as a model, then they're not going to be able to get the justice they deserve because, oh, he's a man of a certain age now and that his brain don't function properly. So, in so many ways, I feel for those young male victims who had to succumb to such abuse, especially because, we talk about many times that a lot of men don't really, what we talk about is 0.3% of women that come out and say that they've been SA'd. And then it takes a lot for them to even come out and come forward and say they've been abused, because of the firing squad that's going to come in on them, calling them all kinds of liars and sluts and whores and all kinds of disgusting names. And then you get, the men who get abused, far less that come forward. So I'll definitely keep abreast of this story as it develops, because we haven't really been speaking about or hearing much from Mike Jeffries in a while. But I'll say, let's say, what do y'all think of this story? Do you believe that Mike Jeffries has dementia? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.